All right, we got Insidious, Out of the Further. So, I want to start off by saying, I don't remember if I reviewed it or not. The Insidious, The Red Door was just not a good movie. I think I did review it. Like, it added to the lore, but it really felt really dry, especially compared to like the previous Insidious. Some are better than others, but that one is like, I was like, this is just not a good movie. It's kind of slow. It was like, and I kind of felt, I was surprised that they were coming out with a new Insidious, because it kind of felt like with that last movie they kind of blew their load. But this Out of the Further showed they actually have more juice to squeeze out of this thing. It added some new aspects to this, some new things to the lore. It had some new ideas. It expanded on some of the old ideas. It had some very cool concepts and things of dealing with the Further. Showed some really cool scenes, and overall I actually enjoyed it very, very much. Like, it's up there with like the original Insidious for me, except the big thing is that the way it played, I really had fun, and so did my friend. We were like, yo, this was really a fun movie. So with Insidious Out of the Further, there's a plot, what's going on from the trailer, like it tells you, which you know this from before from the previous Insidiouses. The ghosts, they want to deal with the living. But there are some things you get to see. There's some little couple avenues you get to. They do some harkbacks to some things from the previous film. I think the premise was good, and I honestly think that this is a situation where mostly it's new people, but they do talk about the previous movies and about like what happened and how it got to this point. And some really cool scenes. Remind me that somebody like Poltergeist, the original movie, if you know about the Poltergeist films. They had the trilogy, and then, which my favorite is the third one, and then they had the remake that apparently everyone thought was a piece of garbage. I thought it was actually a decent film for a remake. I thought it was. I've seen much worse, but it took the right lessons from that, and it was very cool, like how they were dealing with the Further situation, what was going on, what they were trying to accomplish. They dealt with some unique things, and now it's to a point where I'm like, all right, you added to the lore, you put things in there, and as long as you got a story to tell, I would like to see more of this. And it's a different family, which was actually, I think, a breath of fresh air. It kind of opened the door for them, so they weren't like locked down or bogged down with just the one family. Because they did do things like with The Last Key, which I really liked The Last Key, and I forgot the other one that they did. It was a prequel as well. I thought those were good, but the main Insidious is the trilogies with the family and the stupid red demon. I don't know why they keep trying to promote him. Everyone I know that looks at that red demon laughs. He's like this little goblin, a balding goblin. Like, I'm just like, that demon doesn't intimidate me at all, but it's funny to see him. However, as I was saying, I digress. This movie, it takes what you know, and like I said, it adds, it expands, and I know at one point they were going to cross over with something. I think they were going to cross over with Sinister. Actually, if I remember correctly. Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. Yeah. An Insidious and Sinister crossover film was discussed and teased by producer Jason Blum, but it currently is not active in development. Now, the cool thing is that if they did that, that would actually expand the lore even more to show you a world where there's a lot of things going on, creatures and death and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm down for a crossover. So, all in all, I had a good time with this movie. The Insidious movies, I have figured out. I don't go back to watch them as much. Like, I'll actually go back and watch The Conjuring, but I like the Insidious movies. It's just that I take them in doses, I guess you could say. So yeah, but overall, I think Insidious franchise is good. Like, I got one movie I consider bad, but this was not it. This was fun times. If you've seen it, tell me what you think. That's my opinion. Geek Protagonist, you stay safe, you stay healthy, stay real, and I'll see you.